John, let's talk about how you ended up here. You've kind of a veteran now at this point. 2006 when you first started playing with Virginia Beach, and which is basically D3.
Right.
Moved up, played for the Red Bulls for a year, I believe, and Richmond Kickers, Carolina Railhawks. Tell me about a little bit about that journey.
Well, the beach teams down as in Hampton Roads and the Submariners. Those were my PDL days.
Okay.
So it was the summer during college, so I would come from the college season to the PDL. So I was playing pretty much 10, 11 months of the year, and then in January of '08, I was drafted by the Red Bull in the supplemental draft. So I spent that entire year there, and then made a bit of a mistake, and I should have stayed, but it was my decision to leave and to go to Carolina. So I spent the '09 season and 2010 there, and then this season the contract expired, and then there was a mutual agreement upon both parties that I wouldn't go back to Carolina. So towards the end of the season, I went home and I was playing a little bit of indoor with an amateur team there, and then I ended up going to a preseason camp with Real Salt Lake for a week. So I spent probably 8 or 9 days there, and then didn't work out there, so I was back to Virginia again. And then Manny actually reached out to my agent, and was able to work something out. So now I'm here in Minnesota.
Okay.
Quite enjoying it so far.
Yeah, it's a good core group guys from last year. I'm sure you played them. You remember?
Yeah, very, very good. Manny did a great job turning the team around, because the team before that was a little bit up and down, and then they became a contender right away last year, and they gave us a bit of trouble in last season as well.
Right, and there's been some turnover in Carolina this year as well. Some players moving on and such. So
there's 3 or 4 players that ended up making it to the MLS this year. One with Chicago, DC, and as well as Columbus. So it's good to see those guys move on, and they deserve it.
Right. Tell me a little bit about your strengths. What do you add? Tell me about the position that you most like to play, and have you talked to Manny about how you'll fit into this team?
He basically said that he liked the way that I not only am a solid defender, but I have the legs that can get me up and down the sideline with no problem. So it's just an extra body in the attacking end, as well as doing my job defensively. So. So and I also told him that if I played center back, I played right back. So where I'm needed, I don't care. As long as I'm playing it, it's fine by me.
That's great. Congratulations on signing the contract, and welcome to Minnesota.
Thanks a lot.